Assalamu ʿalaykum wa raḥmatullāhi wa barakātuh. To the widows of the Ummah and to the world. To every woman whose heart carries memory of a husband who has returned to Allah. To every widow sitting between the weight of the past and the uncertain future, this message is for you. There is a kind of grief that does not always cry loudly. It lives in the quiet moments. When you reach for a voice that will no longer answer, when you remember an inside joke no one else understands, when you sit at a table with one chair that feels permanently empty, people say you are strong, and you are, but only Allah truly knows what it costs you each day to stand, to smile, to carry on. If others rush you to move on or to be okay, remember, your healing has its own pace. Your tears are not a weakness. Your love was real, so your grief real. In the sight of Allah, you are not forgotten. Allah sees. The nights you lie awake replaying memories. The days you carry responsibilities that used to be shared. The moments you put on a brave face for your children or your family. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was himself an orphan and deeply attentive to widows. He taught the believers to care for them, honor them, and protect their rights. Any community that neglects its widows is neglecting a sacred trust. Know this, your status with Allah is elevated by your patience, your trust, and your struggle. What feels invisible to people is fully recorded by Allah. You were someone before you were a wife. You remain someone after you have become a widow. You are a servant of Allah with your own soul, a woman of intellect, talent, and potential, a believer whose story is not finished. Do not let society reduce your identity to only a woman who lost a husband. Yes, that is a part of your story and an honorable part, but you are more than one moment in time. Allah has left you in this world. It means there is still prayers only you can make, kindness only you can give, contributions only you can bring to your family, your community, and this ummah. Your life is not over because a chapter has ended, a painful page has turned, but the book of your soul is still being written. If you are raising children without their father, every lunch you pack, every homework assignment you help with, every comforting word you offer when they ask, why is Baba not here? This is ibadah, worship. Your exhaustion is seen. Your sacrifices are seen. Your quiet, unseen labor is seen. Ask Allah to be for your children what you feel you cannot be. Ask Allah to fill the gaps no human can fill. Ask Allah to make your children a sadaqah, jariyah, ongoing charity for both you and their father. If you feel like you are failing, remember, the measure is not perfection. The measure is effort and sincerity before Allah. Some widows feel economically vulnerable, socially invisible, and emotionally abandoned. To you I say, what people fail to be for you, Allah can still be. Turn to Him with your worries, your financial fears, your loneliness, and say, Ya Rabb, you know my situation better than I can explain it. You know the doors that are closed and the burdens I carry. Be my protector, my provider, my companion, my guide. Do not be ashamed to seek help from your family and community, your legal and financial rights, emotional support from wise, compassionate people. Needing support does not make you weak, it makes you human. And to the community, it is our duty, not a favor, to uphold rights, honor, and well-being of widows. When a husband passes, the ummah must never act as if the wife passed with him. Some widows will remain single by choice, dedicating themselves to worship, family, or personal calling. Others may choose to remarry. Both paths can be honorable in the sight of Allah. If you choose to remain single, do so from a place of dignity and intention, not pressure or fear. If you choose to remarry, do so without shame, your heart is allowed to find companionship again. Your love for your late husband is not erased by your love for his future spouse. The heart can hold more than one chapter of love. Let no one judge what they do not carry. Your journey is between you and Allah. I ask that you raise your hands and repeat after me. I ask Allah, most merciful, to shower mercy on your late husband, forgive his sins, and expand his grave with light. To heal your heart from the sharpest edges of grief and transform your pain into closeness to him. To protect your dignity, your provision, and your safety in this world. To grant you righteous children, family, and community who stand beside you rather than leave you isolated. To make your patience, tears, and unseen struggles a means of high rank on the day of judgment. May Allah make your home a place of sakinah, tranquility, even in the absence of the ones you miss. May He replace every loss with something better, if not in this life, in the next, where there is no separation, no sickness, and no death. With respect, compassion, and dua. As Sayed Imam Ali, Abdullah Muhammad. Assalamu ʿalaykum, raḥmatullāhi wa barakātuh.